The world is a very beautiful place and is suffering because of our actions. When we start to care more about how we can make more money without its repercussions to Earth is a big problem. Many of the global issues that we're having today should not even be an issue, essentially. I want to start being the person to make the first step to make a change by creating a plan or innovation to start making the world healthier to essentially make a better future for future generations. I want to incorporate all of the systems but solve multiple global issues within the system. So each system is being solved individually instead of just by one certain plan. It is one plan, but with multiple issues being solved, like disease, hunger, global warming, climate change, food insecurity, which I think is a big issue, and ocean pollution as well, because once we stop caring for other species, what are we? If we are primarily omnivores, so we feed off plant life, we feed off wildlife. But if there is no plant life and there is no wildlife to sustain our lives, and then we're essentially going to cease to exist after a certain number of times. Our ocean pollution that we create by littering, throwing trash in the ocean, spilling oil in the oceans, is essentially going to cause a mass extinction of multiple species that is needed. And then therefore, once that occurs, it's going to disrupt the food chain system that is essential to an ecosystem wherever you go. And it's going to cause a domino effect, and eventually it's going to affect us directly. However, we can't reach that point to actually start caring. We can't wait until the very last minute to start caring, because at that point it's going to be too late. We're already nearing the point of too late, but you can start to change. And I want to start changing by innovating a plan, like I said. But for right now, until I develop that plan, I'm in the process of it. I'm doing simple things like turning the lights off, cutting back water use, stopping my plastic use by just using one water bottle instead of using 37 other ones, like over a course of time. I'm also, whenever I do have plastic bags from the grocery store, I do collect them, and then I do recycle them. I as well recycle any other products I buy that can be recycled, paper, plastic, anything. I recycle because I am very passionate about recycling, making a change, but I also want to reduce the use, because the more we produce, the more the garbage, the more the issue. And I really learned in class through the lime green presentation about how we learn how we can make that food via seed. There's seed production teaches you so much, how you can market it, how there's more eco-friendly alternative ways, like grow seeds in water. There's so much. And food insecurity presentation really hit home about how many people live with food insecurity, so that is an issue I want to solve. I believe food insecurity and hunger should not be an issue, because our agricultural production does outproduce the world population. But with our population to be expected to be 9 billion by 2050, I believe we need to stop being greedy and start sharing and repairing culture and country barriers that prevent us from sharing that food, so everybody has what they need to eat and get their necessary nutrients. So I definitely want to solve all of those issues, and this class has made me more passionate about solving issue. I really want to save the world, but one person can make a difference, and I plan to spread it to all my family, my friends, my roommates. I already bugged the crap out of them about shutting off their lights, reducing their energy use. I call myself the energy Nazi, but I literally am on them about every little thing. You need to shut the water off when you're washing dishes, or if you're doing the dishwasher, make sure it's really full, because that's 40% more efficient than just running water in the sink. So I do believe that's a big issue, and this class has helped make me more passionate about implementing and developing a plan, and I plan to make a difference in the world. One way or another, I will.